Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good end.
Can he finish? Goal! Morocco! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They're urgent. Yamal! Van Nistelrooy. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, nearly. Haaland, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Marcelo, foot in. And it's Hullet. And here's Seedorf. Howson with a definite foul there. Marcelo. Van Nistelrooy. Donatoni. Mateus. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And Donatoni. Out towards the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Seedorf. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf is onto this. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy gets on his bike and on the move. Nesta. Seedorf. Petit. And this is Hullet. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's going for goal! Rising over the bar.
Morocco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Nesta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Haaland, little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Albert Ferrer. Mateus receives it in a wide position. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good run down the right. Played right into his path. Impressive job! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Petit. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And we have our very first corner. Spain can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Marcelo makes the interception. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. And here's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Petit. Morocco have it back and can go again. Olise powering forward here. Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. Petit. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Spain come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's hot. There's the header! Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Look at the space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. Hullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Albert Ferrer. Mateus Has created one goal already. For Olise. Donatoni. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's whipped it across. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Looking for a runner. Saliba cuts it out. They played crossfield, changing the point of attack. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Can he get away here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Albert Ferrer just loves to go forward whenever he can. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zanetti. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Hullet. Great vision. He can run onto that.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Zanetti, it's a good... Donatoni getting this one clear.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot's on here.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now he's got space here. And it's Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. He's shifting through the... Getting up there! Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Hullet. Spain are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy aims beyond the defence.
Morocco really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Great chance here from position A1. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Donadoni!
El dorsal 11.
Tries to pass it
Serán
through.
sustituidos por el dorsal 10. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 7. Schneider. El dorsal 27. Silvestre.
And that's
El
a good
dorsal
ball.
21. Griezmann.
Schneider.
El dorsal 20. Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka.
He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Petit clears it away. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Petit. Seedorf. That's Petit. And it's Marcelo. Some good work on the right flank here. Great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely shaped ball, pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Marcelo proves just a little bit too strong. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved goes short. Zanetti delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. Tries to pass it, goes for a shot! Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Petit Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bellingham. And Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard. Looking for the run. He's onside! And he's heaved it away. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pullets going after that. Albert Ferrer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, important interception. Seedorf. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Donatoni. Donatoni. Good, strong midfield running here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Seedorf. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Nistelrooy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Yamal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That ball looks a good one. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Albert Ferrer. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's... Terrific effort! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! And that's a sharp finish! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed.